Photon is the basic particle of energy, and energy is transformed through photons from one media to other media, and it requires no media. It can go through vacuum and anything like that. So I had a fancy to name my company with the energy transforming media photons. So I named that Photons. First stage of processing is cleaning the paddy from its foreign matters. Second stage is soaking the grain in water to a water. Third stage is steaming the paddy to a particular stage. Fourth stage is drying the extra moisture content to storable moisture content. The first stage in processing is cleaning. We make machineries for cleaning paddy from the foreign matters. Foreign matter separation is of three principles: air separation, gravity separation, and size separation. For these equipments are made in these machineries. The paddy is cleaned through all these stages, and a clean paddy is passed on to the next stage. The paddy is to be soaked into a moisture content of 24%. For the soaking process, we have huge tanks holding 20 to 25 tons per tank, and we have water circulation pumps and injecting heat for raising the temperature. We have steam heat injectors. They increase the temperature of the water to the required point, and the hot water, the paddy remains for a period of 6 hours or so. The moisture content reaches the required point, and when the soaking is completed, pump drains, removes the hot water, and the water is drained out, and 24% of paddy is ready for the next stage. In the cooking stage, when the paddy at 24% is passing through the cooker, it gains the moisture content from 24% to 32%. That equipment, we name it as cooker, but it is the actual gelatinization process where the starch in the rice is gelatinized into a boiled rice. After that, it passes out of the cooker, and the flow rate of the paddy, steam supply rate, and the temperature, everything is controlled electronically. So the equipment supplies uniformly boiled 32% moisture content paddy, fully gelatinized, to the next stage. And then 32% moisture content boiled paddy is passed through the dryers. The dryers contain a mechanism where the hot air is passed through the dryer through the paddy to remove the moisture from that. The moisture content of 32% is reduced to 12% in the final stage. Until that time, the paddy passes through the dryer and circulates in the dryer in a hot air column, and finally 14% moist storage worthy paddy is obtained. We manufacture mechanical dryers which are having a mechanism to pass on hot air, thoroughly mixing with the air, with the moist paddy, and moisture is being removed with the air, and so that the moisture content of the paddy comes down to our prefixed level. The dryers we manufacture take care of the grain, take care of the grain during the process, and it never over dries or under dries the paddy. The uniformity of the moisture in the paddy is maintained throughout the drying process, and because of our unique mixing process in the dryer, we get very minimum broken rice in the final product. So the rice outturn is more when it's passed through all these machineries. The total process is taking care of the grain inside without so that it will never crack, because the paddy processing, rice output is the final end of it. Maximum output is the expectation of any producer. So we were able to obtain up to 72% of wet rice. So far we have installed this parboiling equipment, total installation of nearly about 1500 total installation, which contains nearly about 4000 dryers and about 1500 parboiling equipment and the cleaning mechanisms, everything in India. And in Bangladesh, we have installed nearly about seven full plant of high capacity. And in Sri Lanka also we have installed plants. And in Nigeria, we have installed nearly about 70 plants all over on these days. 70 units in Nigeria, Kano. We have installed plants in French Guyana also. We have installed our plants from Punjab to Kanyakumari, as well as from Bombay to Calcutta. Maximum concentration of our plants are in Andhra Pradesh only. Huge plants, biggest plants are all installed in Andhra Pradesh, because that being the rice bowl of India at present. But we have installed the highest capacity of our plant is 4,000 tons per day of paddy, and minimum also we have done even 12 tons per day plants also we have installed. We are present in this parboiling industry for the past 50 years and still continuing.